Alright, now we're going to move on to the yellow. Already pre-send and ready to go. Now this one's a lot better now with the white undercoat. Yeah, that one's a lot nicer. Yeah, let me zoom in on this. That's a lot better now. It's okay to have a gray background to paint a lighter tone like yellow. But if you want it more brilliant, of course, you want to put a little white in the background. Funny thing though, let me give you a little bit of an experience I remember a long time ago. One of the Mecha Collide kits that I had from the Yamato series, which was basically the Yakuza ship, I actually painted a portion of it black for whatever reason, which I don't remember why. I think it was because I used black primer, and then I started painting yellow over it, and that gave me this weird funky tone of black tone under it, which I was like saying to myself, okay, what did I do wrong? And then I didn't realize, that black under yellow don't mix, you could say. I was like, okay, clearly I can't do that again. I ruined the kit, of course, but it was a learning experience. I think everyone's entitled to make a mistake on a kit like that, because in that way they can learn. It's not something you probably read about it, you hear about it, but until you experience it, you're gonna say to yourself, okay, now I understand, I better not do that again. It's a fun little experiment. Take one of your spoons painted black, and then try colors over it and see what effects you get. The yellow looks really nice if it's done right. Not many mobile suit kits out there has yellow, except for what was that mobile suit? The Zas from Double Zeta. That walking missile mobile suit, and I forgot the other one from Zeta. Masala? No. I know I'm saying it wrong, but I can't remember it right now off the top of my head. Alright, last two things. So this is the part here that has the little V fin there, which I'm painting yellow. There you go. So now it's yellow. Now I'm going to cover it up once it dries and paint it red. And of course we have to paint this one all yellow with the eyes, and I will cover that one. I will cover the eyes with the stickers itself. So when I paint it, I'm going to paint the gunmetal over it. I don't think I like the fact that I see yellow on the machine guns, so I will definitely paint the gunmetal color over it. Okay. Let me finish up what I got, and we move on to the next color. Alright, so the next up is going to be the blue part, royal blue. Only 3 parts here. The body, and the 2 little small parts. Let's deal with the small parts first. go a little close on this. I'm not painting the other part because I'm not using it. There is a bit of a part here in the cannons. Can't tell if these are cannons or floodlights. But I don't know if I should paint the inside of that. And maybe I should. I just don't know if what are those? Are they supposed to be meant to be cannons or floodlights of some sort? I'll do. I'm gonna look at I'm gonna look at the master grade kit and see how it looks. Make sure it flows out right. I want to do very far away. Selling point is good, but in the top part, but I gotta get the inside of this. Be very careful not to oversaturate it. Sometimes that could screw up the way it looks. That's really nice. Then that's good. Yeah. That's good. Alright. Let it dry a bit. I'll review it in a few moments. Move on to the next color. So the next color is going to be the pure red color. And before I begin painting all the red parts, I'm going to take the red part here, the yellow part that I've painted yellow, but I masked it off so I can paint everything red. Don't know how well this is going to come out. Let's make sure this thing good, comes out nice. you go. I think that's a good shade of red. And then later on, I'll remove the sticker that I'm covering the yellow part, so that way we can show it off. Let's finish this up here. That's for the forehead. Waist unit. Okay, we'll revisit this part later on. Foot. The bottom foot here, I'm going to paint everything red, but I'm going to mask everything off after I'm done so I can paint the thrusters and these vents. But for now, I'm just going to give it a nice red coating. There's one part here that I forgot. Alright, that's the shield. Just make sure nothing, no particles on it. Actually, to tell you that, in all due fairness, I feel a little bit of a roughness to it. I'm going to give it a little bit of a sanding using a 2000 grit sand sponge just to smooth it out a bit. Sometimes when you prime parts, a little bit of leftover like debris sticks onto the primer, and then it messes up the finish. You'll feel like roughness to it. Yeah, now it feels a lot better now. There's a guy who I saw who had an anti-static brush, which is great for like parts that if it has any particles on it, you can take that brush and pass it over the part, and then you could remove all the static and whatever other debris that's stuck to it. I should look into getting my hands on one of those. Alright, that's good. We'll let it dry a bit. Let's do the remaining parts, and then we'll move on to the final color. So the last part is going to be the MX-20 gunmetal, and this is pretty much all the gray parts that make up this kit. The let's do a few for now, just so we can get it over with. We'll do the engines first. Let's do a little zoom in here so you can see this. That has a very good shine to it. Very nice. Let's do the beam rifle. Keep it on this side because I gotta get the inside of this. I could have done, you know, two-tone of color of this, but I said, you know what, since it's the first time I'm trying this paint, for now we'll just use it all for now. Good enough. Now, besides the weaponry and all that stuff, I did also mask off some of the parts that need a little bit of detailing. Let me just make sure I do this properly. There we go. That's one there. That's good. That's good. So when it dries, we'll peel it off. Clearly we need to do this guy right here. Hold on a second. I actually had to remove it from one of the alligator clips and just put this one on. The inside of this. Good. Yeah, looks good. Looks very good. Alright. And then we have this little part here on the leg. It's going to be very, 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 very convincing. Let me just do a little more. There we go. So that's done. This is the part that I actually put on the little stickers to cover the eyes. I'm going to paint the whole thing because, in all due fairness, yellow head Vulcans doesn't look right. But hopefully the eyes will show once I peel them off. Alright, so that pretty much covers it for me to do all this. A lot of parts here, so I'm not going to be wasting my time showing this to you. Let me finish this up, review each part, make sure I didn't miss anything. There's a couple other parts, like white parts, that I need to deal with, especially the joints, which I haven't done yet. But I have to find I have these little circle part, stencils. I have a circle stencil which I can put over it so I can spray paint it, and you know, I can paint the inside of the joints that I put on the photo etch parts. So give me some time to work on that, and we'll do a final review of all these parts before we begin assembly. So stay tuned for that.